Hey CC fam, welcome back to my channel. So this is Reset Wednesday, where I help get you over that hard hump of life, to help you by enlightening you, encouraging you, empowering you to get through the week, because it's midweek. So yes, thank you for joining me for Reset Wednesday. Yes, action definitely proves who got it and who don't. So I wanted to kind of help you navigate through different journeys where you have to implement action. So we're going to talk about it in a corporate sense, implementing action. As a upper personnel in my organization, it's very encouraging when I see people that's working in the organization and they take upon themselves, they take initiative to complete tasks and things of that sort. And that's what qualifies them for promotions and things. Like, I enjoy not having to always delegate and ask of people, to anticipate the needs of your work. So I love when people take action. If they are not too sure if they should do something, they just make sure to run it by me or something like that. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. But I love when people take action in the workforce. And so if there's a career path or something that you want to do, sometimes you have to dig deep and you have to implement action. You have to go after the work. You have to go above and beyond, so you can be appealing to your HR teams and your directors and things of that sort. So I wanted to help you all in a corporate sense that don't wait to be instructed. As Drake said, he said, don't apologize, just apologize if anybody was offended or something. He said in those lines. So you have to me, that makes the most sense, and you are the most successful in a corporate setting when you just go ahead and you make those faith moves and you take action on your role. It's my weight loss anniversary. I decided to change my life August the 8th of 2020. So being that it's shortly after 4 years, like a week, and I'm grateful to God that I took action. Faith Without Works is dead. And I guess that's pretty much the point of this reset. But sometimes I'm sorry, we got the Thomas spirit, I guess, where we got to see it to believe it. But you have to take action and not wish or complain or talk about what you want to do. People are most appreciative of seeing you implementing action. Let your moves do all the talking. So I thank God that with this one thing, with weight loss, I have been consistent. I have been faithful. And I take my commitments to God seriously. I am so hypersensitive to my relationship with Him. And we'll get to a spiritual aspect as well. But with implementing action for my weight loss, I was accountable to God and to myself, and I had a few inner circle friends, and of course you all, my CC fam, to keep me accountable and just making sure, because you just never know who's watching. If I'm inconsistent with weight loss, then there's somebody else that sees me inconsistent and they might become inconsistent, and I don't want to be accountable for that. So I thank God that I implemented action, corrected my eating, and worked out and doing the mental work and everything like that. So I encourage you, whatever you are aspiring to do, that you take action. Do whatever you can do. I know there are certain limitations and everything, but try to eliminate excuses and go ahead and implement action on whatever you want to achieve. Your interpersonal relationships, you have to decipher and discern when it is time to when you outgrown people and things like that, and just pray about it and then have a peace about it. But go ahead and take action. It's okay. You know, sometimes that just happens, and you know, there's a fork in the road. And sometimes you really just have to take action and pull the plug. It hurts temporarily, but with God, you will get through it with therapy and a good inner circle, and you know, maybe your pastor or your spiritual leader or whoever you may look up to, a mentor. They all will help you get through it. But most of all, God will get you through it. But I wanted to encourage some people, because they were like, man, you just go get it. And I have to eliminate distractions. I have done it ever since I can calculate probably high school. Most people, you know, want to go out and have a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But for me, I get hyper focused at milestones like graduating high school, college. I'm the type that I already have implemented a plan and taken action so I can elevate and get to the next level and not being distracted by, you know, doing silly stuff and partying, this, that, and the third. You get behind. So make sure you take action and implement a plan before you get to the destination. Like have some baby steps, or have an outline of what you need to do practically before you get there. I tell my students that all the time, is that don't wait until you graduate to tap into what you want to do. Kind of test drive it now. That way you have the backing of your colleagues and your professors and things like that, and you can tap into your gift now. You don't have to wait till you graduate. You start now. And I just also want to say is I'm not encouraging you to give up on people, but you know, some people, you know, you all are, it's like oil and water. So it's okay to let those people go, but also have grace. And sometimes you just need a breather from people. Not everybody you need to dispose of to get to the next level. With some prayer, and then y'all communicate. Y'all will work things out. But use discernment of which way to go. But just be ready to take action either way. I want to talk about taking action spiritually. And we have a whimsical way of thinking like God is going to put things in our lap. And I don't want you to sit there and wait, because we're waiting on God and God is waiting on us to take action. And we are prolonging our blessings and our evolvement and things like that. So when it comes to your spiritual action, God is waiting on you. And really, the inner you is waiting on yourself. So I just want you to anticipate your needs, your growth, and everything, and just be self-aware, be accountable, and everything like that. But yes, spiritually, just be in tune with the Holy Spirit, and know that when it's time to take action, you take that leap of faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So I definitely want you all to pray, trust God. A lot of times with faith, we really don't plug in that trust, and sometimes letting go and everything. We have to trust God. We never know if He's gonna bring someone back in our life, or if it was just meant to brush aside, you know, just accept what is. God's will is best. What have you have to accept the absence, the blessing of the absence of people sometimes, and it hurts. I know, I'm sorry. But yes, with spiritual maturity and you taking action, let's say for instance, oh God, I'm praying for a husband, but we don't go out and position ourselves to be found. Like, so do you want the Amazon and UPS? Like, God is not going to drop somebody on your porch. You got to go outside, sis. And I speak to myself when I say this. You know what I'm saying? So, just take action when it comes to things you are praying for. You got to help God help you. That is like something I always say to myself. I said to you all, in 2020 when I was about to crank up my weight loss journey. I was like, I got to help God help me, you know. So that's my advice to you all spiritually on taking action. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for today for our Reset Wednesday. I hope it was a blessing for you all. Replay it, send it to your friends and all that. And always remember that confidence is a lifestyle. And don't you dare walk out the door without it. I love you all so much, and you all have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you next week. Bye.